I am going to act.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So the most important thing is that we already solved the situation with the internet, and we are going to start our class. So welcome to my class. I see your name is Fanton Nguyen. How can I pronounce your name?
Yes, you can call me Anthony. This is my English name.
Oh, Anthony, right? Anthony.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. What's your name?
let me just write it here just to make sure. Because, after that, I have to write the report about your performance. Okay.
Okay.
And then, so I can call you Anthony, right?
Anthony, yes.
Okay, Anthony. Well, to me, it's a privilege to have the opportunity to have you here in my class. May I ask you your age? How old are you?
Yes, now I'm 32 years old.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yeah.
God, we are the same age.
Oh yes, you 32 years old.
Yeah,
The same me. Yes.
I'm gonna be 32, next month, within a couple of days.
Okay.
Nice. So I'm so happy to have a student that actually is my same age. Actually you are 32, and I'm going on the road to 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 be 32. All right. Shortly, my age is gonna be 32. So Anthony, welcome to my class. My name is Alexis Joseph. You can call me Teacher Alex. To me, it's more than a privilege. What I can see here, I'm not able to see your face. Let me see. Can you see me well?
Can you see my face? Can you see my face?
Let me see now. Well, so
okay,
far.
Yes. Oh, okay. I will turn on the camera. I will turn on the camera.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Yes. Can you see me?
Now I can see you.
Yes.
Perfect. So we are going to start our class. Let me just share the screen to you now that everything is under control. And let's start with this amazing class.
Okay.
So like I said, my name is Alexis Joseph, and you can call me Teacher Alex or Teacher Alexis. So let me just go ahead. Okay, here it is. So welcome to iGEMS. Welcome to our class. So it's more than a privilege in the class. And we're going to start our interaction. Okay. And our lesson is the following. Okay. Warming to work. So what comes to your mind when you listen to this? Feeling good. Okay. That's our lesson. Feeling good. So obviously, yeah. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling bad, sad, good, well?
Something bad, something well. What is the COVID pandemic? I don't like it.
Oh my God! Don't even mention it. Oh my God! You feel kind of all right. So you can say it's so like so. You are not either good. You are not good, but you are not bad. Or you can say,
yes.
Let me write it to you here. I'm gonna use the chat box so that I can write to you. Give me a second. So I think it's easier if I do it this way. Let me just go back. Sorry. Okay, so meanwhile I'm doing this. Okay. Meanwhile I am doing that, let me ask you something. All right. Let's talk about vocabulary. All right. Let's talk about free time. What do you do in your free time, or what do you like doing in your free time?
Yes, when I have free time, I usually go to swimming, and maybe sometimes I go to to play the sport. Many
you go swimming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Swimming, volleyball.
Oh, volleyball, like.
Yes.
It's fascinating. That's nice. So like you play a lot of volleyball in Asia? I mean, in Vietnam?
Yes, in Vietnam, because I am Vietnamese and I live in Vietnam.
Yeah, but do you guys play a lot of volleyball? Like,
Yes, I would like to play. I like the volleyball so much.
oh, it sounds
Yes,
very good. So nice.
yeah,
Very good.
we have the team. Right? We have a team to
Oh,
play volleyball together.
sounds very good. It sounds fantastic. Well, that sounds very good. So, we're gonna be talking about different things here. For example, as a grammar, okay, we're gonna be talking about question
Okay.
forms. We're gonna be talking about the secrets of happiness, and also we are gonna be talking about holidays and weekends. So that's pretty much part of the content. So let's continue. So here we have the following. Okay, see this. So with this, let me tell you, I would like to ask you, what are the things you can spend? So we're gonna use the vocabulary, the verb spend. So can you tell me something that you do when you spend?
Yes, about my family in free time. When we have free time, I take more time with my family for have dinner. Yes, and uh, make everything, make do exercise together.
Oh, nice,
Yes,
very good. So you
do
exercise
exercise together
together.
and yes,
Very good, like having a
and
good time.
make the meal together, make the meal together. Yes, we'll go to the supermarket together
Oh,
and go to
nice.
the theater, the cinema together. Yes,
That is right.
with my family, I will do that.
That is very good because when you spend time with your family, this is one of the best thing to
Yes,
spend. This is something that is worth it. When you spend a time with your family, you build a good family relationship, and it strengthens the ties, the nexus with the family. So let's continue. And also,
okay.
okay, so you can spend money, all right? Something that you spend money because when you go out, then obviously people spend money, all right? So when you go out,
What's been what's been
I'm so,
go us, Mr. Alex?
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Can you hear me well?
yes.
Can you hear me?
What's been of you said me go us? I don't understand go us clear. What's been of us worker?
Okay. I did not understand that part. Can you say it again?
Yeah, can you speak again your question?
Okay. The expression. Yeah. Let me tell you. So something
Yes.
that is very important. All right. When you, for
Okay.
example, spend time with your family, so then you
About your
can,
money,
you mean like the
yes,
money,
about the
spend
money.
spend
Yes,
money,
yes.
yeah. When we spend money, like we go out with the family, so we spend money because we have
Ah,
to go out and buy things. You go buy something maybe to the
mm,
supermarket. You go to the supermarket,
yes, yes,
then you spend money. You go to the cafeteria with the family, you spend money. You go to the park, and maybe the children, the child, the kids, they tell you, "Oh, daddy, I want something, maybe an ice cream." Then you spend money, you know.
yes. I know. Yes, I know.
So then, let's continue. Also, you can spend time alone, maybe by yourself, like doing something, any activity by yourself, maybe reading a book, or maybe doing a homework. So you spend time alone. Do you understand that
Yes.
expression? Spend time alone, only you.
Okay, understand.
Perfect.
Sometimes we have to spend time alone to
Yeah,
thinking
maybe.
about something, thinking about
Yeah,
something,
that
or
is
when we set
correct.
when yes when we start we go to the park and standing along and thinking about something
Thinking
when we start.
over. So we call this in English to say think over, or maybe you can also say, let me write it to you. So some words that I'm going to give you. Let me just stop sharing. Oh, I have a chat. So three words I'm gonna tell you. So you have think over, or you can also say,
think over.
yeah, think over. Like you think about things like, oh yeah, I have to do it this way.
Oh
Or
yes.
meditate. So you meditate like, oh, I think the best way to do this, but you are alone. You spend time alone, you know? Another thing,
Yes.
do you remember before you asked me, all right, when you are not bad, but also you are not good, you can say in English, well, for example, Anthony, how do you feel? Anthony, how are you? You can say,
Oh.
so. I'm kind of, you know,
So.
yeah, so, or you can say,
Yes, understand.
yeah, or you can say, I'm,
Normally.
yeah, oh, you can say, I'm kind of good, you know, I'm kind of good.
Yes.
So this is gonna be, you know, a practical way to say, you know, let me just, I'm kind of good. So you're not saying that you're bad. You're not saying that you're good, but you're kind of.
Yeah.
Or another thing is like, oh, you can say not much. That's, yeah, you can say not much. Anthony, how are you? Well, teacher Alex, well, not much. Means like everything is not perfect, but it's kind of, you know, it's kind of. Understand that? Those are some phrases that you can stand out uh, by being under a condition that things are not perfect, are not brilliant, but everything is under control. You know what I mean? You are not feeling bad.
Yes.
You are not feeling great, but everything is under control so far.
So far.
Yeah. Understand this part, Anthony?
Can you repeat the word, this word again?
Did you understand this part? Did you understand
Can you
this?
repeat this word?
Did you
Can you
let me
test?
write it? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Did you understand?
No,
Understand?
no, no. No. I just would like you repeat again about the new word for me.
Oh, the new
New
words?
word. Yes,
Okay,
new
yeah.
word.
The first one, like I was saying, is think over.
Yes, you test me. Test me.
Yeah,
Can you test me?
I already did. Can you see
Oh,
it?
I
Yeah,
cannot see.
let me see. Let me write it to you one more time. So I'm gonna copy and paste it. So let me see. Let me just go ahead.
I cannot see your test.
Yeah, what about now? The first one. Oh, you are using another. Okay, I'm sorry. You are using another. You are using two accounts. That is the reason. Okay, it's in the other one. Let me write it. So the first one, think over. Can you see it now?
Think over. Yes, think over.
Okay. So
Thinking about
obviously
something.
it looks like, you know, think over, but you can also say meditate.
So.
Yeah,
The number two.
so is very common, right?
And then number three.
No, meditate. Meditate
Meditate.
is yeah, meditate is think over. All right.
Same think over.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like you're saying like, oh my God, I should learn English before. English is very important. I need to meditate. Oh yeah, I have to do it this way. Okay, well, let me take this class with James. Okay, and what if I go to James and then I talk to teacher Alexis, and then you are thinking over, you are meditating. Do you understand?
Hey,
That
yeah,
is,
understand.
but when you do that when you are thinking alone. All right,
Okay.
when you spend time alone, maybe you
Yes,
are
yes,
sat
yes.
down. I'm gonna give you an example. So this, look at this chair. That is the chair. Maybe you go somewhere
Okay.
alone, and then you are like, oh my God, yeah, yeah, that's fine. I think that's like this. Got it?
Think over and meditate.
Yeah, it's usually think over or meditate. That is the same. That is the same. You can use
Yes.
like a substitute word and all that. So then we have these expressions. For example, if somebody asks you, all right, how are you? Somebody asks to you, how are you? So you can say, as you previously mentioned, so. You can say, I'm, let me write it here one more time. I'm kind of good. So normally you may say, I'm kind of good, you
I'm
know?
kind of good.
Yeah, I'm kind of good.
The-
Yeah,
Same so.
yeah, seems so. It's kind of like your
Yes.
situation is not the best one. Also, it's neither the best one nor the worst one. But it's just like everything is under control. All right. Maybe it's not the way you want it to be, but it's kind of all right. So the next one is let me see. When somebody asks you maybe how are you or how are you doing, you can say, well, teacher Alex, not much. Like there is no much to say. Maybe there's nothing new. Not much. So say this. So when you say no, not much, it's like maybe in your life there is not, there are no new things to tell to somebody else. Anthony, how you doing? How are you? What's up? Fine, not
Not
much.
much.
Because
Not
there is,
much.
you know, it's like you are not going like too bad or two words, but there is not too much to say. And because of that, well, not much. You're saying that kind of, you're like, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know. I know. Yes.
Perfect. So let's continue, Anthony, with the class. Okay, so then we talk about things that you spent. You spend time alone with your maybe sit down or sat down in a chair. Okay, so let's continue.
Okay.
So here we are. So go. Where do you go?
I just
Anthony,
at home. Today I just at home.
you go
In the
home.
morning I get up early. Yes. In the morning I get up early and I do exercise. And after that I working from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And after
Okay.
that I uh, I uh, I go take a bath and I go have a lunch with my family. Have a dinner with my family.
Oh, you go for
And
a
after
walk.
that, yes, and now I am at studying English with you.
Oh, fine, nice, very good. So you go for a walk, all right? Then you go to your
Oh yes,
family.
no, because the pandemic. So
The pandemic,
I just
right?
work from home by my laptop. I not need go to the factory.
And
I
is
work from
everything
home. I am
o-
work from home.
okay?
I
And
work
let me,
from home. Yes.
okay, perfect. Is everything now closed in Vietnam? Do you guys have lockdown?
Mm. Can you
Is
repeat
like
again?
is this open there in Vietnam or is lockdown locked? Like no one can like go out because of the pandemic.
Yes, no. Depend on the position of every person because my position is purchasing, so that
Oh,
I didn't need to go to the factory every day. I
okay,
just need to work by online by laptop. So
okay.
the worker, the worker have to go to the factory
To
every day,
to
and
your
now
to your
worker live in the factory.
okay, I understand. You go to your workplace.
Yes, workplace.
That okay, perfect. So let's continue.
Okay.
So then after that, so you go shopping. You told me you every so often you go shopping, maybe with your family, you go to the store. So then when you go shopping, okay, you also go You go on holiday. Why not to have some rest on vacation? So something that you go on holiday. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so what about play? Let me see what can you play with? So you can play games, all right? You can maybe play cards. So maybe you can play sports like football or volleyball, as you told me. Something else that you think you can play, Anthony. What else do you think you can play?
Yes, I like it so much.
Do you play football? Are there some
Yes,
sports that you like to play other than volleyball?
yes,
Which one?
I like both of them.
What is that?
Yes, and I can play both of them.
But
Yes,
okay.
both of them. Yes.
Or maybe Anthony, somebody can play like a musical instrument like guitar.
Musical instrument, I cannot. I
You
like music,
cannot?
but I cannot use any musical instrument. I
Okay.
cannot.
So you like music, right?
I like music, but I cannot use any musical
You
instrument.
cannot play any instrument like musical instrument like violin or maybe
Yeah,
like guitar or something like that, the piano.
any I cannot.
Maybe it will be fantastic being able to play any musical instrument. Everything is possible. Okay, so thank you,
Everything
Anthony.
possible.
Yeah, everything is possible in life. So maybe in a near future or in a far future, you can do it.
No,
Learn how.
I don't have any plan to study
Oh,
any musical instrument in the future
oh,
because
you're not having.
I have already tried to study the guitar in past when I study in my university, but I cannot use the guitar. I have
Okay.
already tried one time in past,
Oh, in the
but
past, right?
yes, but I cannot. I cannot.
Yeah, sometimes it's like when we are adults. When we are adults, it's kind of like some things are like harder, to do. Maybe when you are a child, it's kind of like easier. I'm not saying that it is not impossible or that we cannot. You know what I mean? But sometimes what I am saying is that sometimes when we are adults, there are things that might be harder to do. Do you understand that?
I don't understand really.
Let me
I don't.
tell you.
Yes.
Sometimes, do you understand the word sometimes?
Yeah, I understand. I understand sometimes.
Sometimes things may be harder, like more difficult to do when we are adults compared to compare when we are children,
Yes.
when we were children in this case. So let's see here. Let's continue with the next one. So let me see, what are things that we may have? We may have a time off to relax. We may have a time off.
Relax.
Yeah, time off is when you are off. You have nothing else to do. Something that we may have, Anthony, we can have, what is that we can have here?
Barbecue.
A barbecue, a nice barbecue. Do you guys have barbecue? I think, do you guys have barbecue in Vietnam?
Yes, in Vietnam we have the
Is
barbecue, but
is
I
it
think it's not the same in the USA.
is it very
Because
common?
I know, yes, I know in the USA the barbecue party, you have many people and burn the meat together. But in Vietnam, it's not different. Something we will go to the restaurant, barbecue restaurant, and
Okay,
we we not standing. We just we just sit in the table, and we meet we burn the meat in the table.
you
And
meet in
after
the
this
table
we eat. Yes, and but we sit
together,
together.
all
Yes,
right, the
yes,
family.
yes. Different the USA standard. The USA standard, we see many people standing in the yes, standing and
Maybe in a
talk
park or
together. Yeah, yes,
yeah,
yes,
in a
talk
I
together
get
and
together.
yes.
Let me tell you this word. Let me tell you. So I'm gonna write it to you here. Maybe that is gonna be a new word to you. So we call this meeting in English, but also we call that get together. Let me write it to you here. So we will also call that in English a get together. Okay, look at here. A get together. So get together. Okay, or so this is one of the way how we call that. Get together is a meeting, all right? It's like an informal meeting in which we go with friends and we gather each other, maybe at certain place, and then we have like fun. So we have a get together. So and then we share like a barbecue or maybe talking or maybe we go to a restaurant, and have a nice get together.
Yeah, understand.
Perfect. So let me just go back to the presentation. So,
Presentation.
okay, I was here. Okay, and I'm saying that we may have time off. Okay, we can also have a barbecue, maybe with friends or in family. We can also have,
Party.
yeah, a party. Do you like to go to parties?
Yes, I like it so much. Do you like? Do you
Wow,
like it?
that's nice. Yeah, that is very nice. Yeah, actually, it's very good. So then, going to party is very nice. So we can also eat. What can we eat? We can eat with friends. Okay. We can eat with friends. We can eat out. Then what else, Anthony? We can also eat what else?
Good food.
Good food. That's right. And everybody likes to eat good food, all right? Because that's fine. You feel nice. So let's
Can you define? Ah,
I'm, so, I'm sorry, Anthony.
can you define the good food? Because I think the good food
Well, good
not
food,
only
it depends on the nutrients. The nutrients, for example, in my opinion, I can say that based on my perspective, I can tell you good food is vegetables because it is healthy for our body, like lettuce, tomatoes, apples, vegetables and fruits, that is a good food. Oatmeals, so maybe cereals, things that have a lot of nutrients.
okay, understand. And
Fish,
the good experience, good environment.
yeah, good food, yeah, because the nutrients it has. So here we
Nutrition.
have, okay, we are going to complete, okay, the verbs in the box. So we are going to use one of those, and we're going to use those verbs, all right, to complete the sentence. For example, look at the first one. So what we are going to do here is to complete the phrase, okay, with the verb. For example, go. So
Number
what can
two
you
is
say
spend.
here?
The number two is spend.
Okay, it's spend time.
Spend
Number
time
three,
with good food. Eat.
eat,
Eat. Yes,
maybe with
time.
friends or good food. That's right. Or eat out. Number four,
Have a time off. Have a
have a
time
time off.
for a barbecue, for a party.
Or have a barbecue or maybe have a party.
Yes.
And number
And
five,
number five is yes, just a leadership play sport, play a musical instrument, play
okay,
singing.
play
Yes.
a sport or maybe a musical instrument or maybe play games. So why not? Okay, so Anthony, so here we are having some especially form of questions in English. Those are question words, all right? We use them to make questions to ask somebody. For example, you have the word when, okay? So we use when we are going to ask. We are going to ask about time. Can you tell me a sentence with a word with when?
Uh, when will you go to the school?
When do you go to a school? All right. When do you go to
Okay.
school? And
When will you go
why?
to school? And
So what about
why?
why?
Well, and why didn't you go to the stadium?
Why didn't you go to the stadium? That's right.
Yes.
How much? How much?
Uh, how much the it cost?
How much does it cost? That's right. Where?
Yes. Uh, where are you going to?
Where are you going to? That's right. What?
Uh, what's up, Isis?
You say what's up?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, what's up? Why not? And the next one, how often?
How often? How often?
Often? How
How
often?
often?
Yeah,
Yes.
because
How often? How
often
often?
well, at least in our American English, so we say often because we do not pronounce that T. So like often, we just say often because we skip the letter T. Instead of saying how often, we say often. We do not pronounce the letter T, at least in American English. We say how often.
Often.
Yeah, how often.
How often?
Yeah, and can you ask me something with often? How often?
How often? How often? How often?
Maybe
Yes.
how
How often? How often? How often do you go to the swimming?
how often do you go swimming? That's
Yes.
fine. Who? What about who?
Ooh,
Yeah,
who is this?
who? Who's this? Oh, this is
Yeah.
teacher Alexis. This is Anthony. How? How?
How to do that?
How to do that? Oh, well, you go take your notebook, you write the most important things, and then you learn it. The next one, how long?
How long have you ever go to the? No, 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 no.
Or maybe, yeah, go
How
ahead.
long? How long?
Or how long have you been teaching? Or how long you've been studying English?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yes. How long have you been studying English? Yes. How long
Learn,
have you been studying English?
how long have you been maybe learning English, or how long have you been, in this case you asking me, how long have you been teaching English? So I have been teaching English for over 8 years.
Yes, 8 years.
8 years. So here we
Eight
have
years.
like some rules that is very important to know, Anthony. In questions with auxiliaries, we put do, does, did before or after the subject. Another rule that it's very important to mention here. In the case of questions with be, we can use, or we can put am, are, is, was, where, which means the conjugation of the verb to be before or after the subject. As you asked before, uh, why? For example, why are you so intelligent? So, for example, why are you so intelligent? So you have the verb to be. So you have are. Why are before the verb? Are you so intelligent? And this way, you can make the sentences like this, the questions. Understand that? So
Understand?
here we are having some exercises. For example, number one, okay, using do. So we have the questions with the auxiliaries.
Where do
We are
you
going to
go?
use this one to complete. Do you understand, Anthony? We are going
Yes.
to use this one. You, okay? For example, where do you,
Go.
okay? And the next one, number two, where,
Oh, let's
not the next
where
one,
this
when,
when this When did you
Okay,
last learn something?
that is correct. When did you last learn something new? That is correct. So let's see here some questions with B. Okay, look at there. There we have some questions with B.
D.
Okay,
Put
can you make the question here?
Uh,
So let me help you. I am gonna give you a help. Look at here, number 3. Where were you good? Yeah, were you good at a
okay.
sport? You see? So next one, can you help me with the number 4? What is number 4? Were you?